Ciao. Anyway, so.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jaden Kwan Boyce, and I am seeking new employment. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay,
okay. I love my job.
Jaden, they're not listening. It's okay.
I know. But I do love my job.
Mm-hmm.
I just need more money.
For sure.
I'm part-time. Baby.
Part-time as in, like, you work 39.5 hours? Or part-time as in, like, part-time?
I work 26.
Ciao. Okay, do you really even be there?
Like, that's all I'm saying. But I'm there for 4 days a week.
Okay.
It maps out. Just, yeah.
Okay.
But, like, that's a lot.
It is. It's, as a creative person, sorry, side note, also please excuse the crying baby. As a creative person that you are, and like all the different things you have going on, that is a lot. Like, you want to have free time to do other things, especially if it's not going to be paying you. Your commute is an hour.
To and
no
fro.
wonder you're late. I mean, you was gonna be late regardless, but
right. It could be down the street. It could be.
No, my job is down the street, and I do be late.
Yeah.
Literally 5 minutes away. And I'm 13 minutes
it's like,
late. What's the problem?
I'm taking my time.
Right.
An hour away. I work 26 hours a week. I make chump change.
So, like, my question is, and, like, obviously don't get into the actual numbers. Besides emotional and physical labor, the cost of commuting, is it worth it? Like, is it even worth it, like, at the end of the pay?
No,
sure.
It isn't.
I know you don't love it that much.
No.
Go ahead and put your 2 weeks in,
and that's what I'm saying, like,
babes.
I'm looking for new employment.
Yeah, go ahead and put your 2 weeks in.
So the job was expected to be, like, part-time to full-time, but it's going on 6 months.
It's been 6 months already. Time flies when you're in a pandemic.
Like, so I'm looking for new employment. I don't necessarily want to work in a creative field.
Okay.
Because
you don't want to be thinking at work.
Like, I want it to be a job, so it keeps me wanting to leave. And, like, pushing harder. Like, it keeps me
want a job
pushing.
That's gonna motivate you to want to quit, so you can do other stuff.
Absolutely.
Wait. Side note: my name is Amira Lee, and I'm also searching for new employment. Okay, back to what you're saying. That's absolutely bonkers, but I completely get it. It's so
I feel like
bonkers.
that makes perfect sense.
No, it definitely makes. Okay, it can make sense. It don't make. It don't make dollars, but it can make sense. Like, I understand what you're saying. Like, I completely get it. It is a little bit like. It is a little bananas.
No. Okay.
It's a little bananas.
Let me readjust. Let me clarify. I don't want an awful job, but I want.
It's giving horrible bosses 3.
Yeah, like, I don't want that.
Okay.
Like, I want a job that I still love, but has nothing to do with the career I'm creating. Okay.
So that you're saying you don't. Okay, so you're not saying that you want a job that's gonna want you to leave. You say you want a job that isn't so great that you will want to stay forever.
I will want to stay. Absolutely.
Okay.
And I don't want it to be diminishing how I see the things that I love to do.
Okay, yes, because
like,
once you get paid
it
for
could be
it's
very
not
overload.
passion.
Right, and it's like then you're doing things you don't necessarily want to do in the actual way you
don't want to get home from work and have to do the same work at home. But now it's for you and you don't get paid.
Yes.
Right. Okay, I can get with that. I can respect that. The way you phrased it did have me and everyone a little bit, except for the other bonkers areas.
The blue side faces me?
Yes.
Okay.
Every week.
Because I really don't be knowing. And I be recording other things.
Listen, it's confusing.
I'll listen back and I'm like, why
am I listening to the sound of my window?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm also looking for jobs, I guess, because I just need more money. That's it. It's simple. And I also, like, my job is pretty chill. It's whatever. I just would love a job that I could sit down for most of it. And I also don't think I ever want to have a career that's, or like a job, or a career that's like, this is going to be for the rest of my life. Like, I love the idea
Absolutely.
of things always changing. Like, it could be in the same field, but and similar to your field, where there's no way that you could be doing the same thing every day forever, just because of the nature of the work. And yeah, similarly, I wouldn't want that. Like, where you're just like moving up that corporate ladder. Although I will say, as a like creative person, stop me if you agree. Sometimes I'm like, oh, office job looks fun. Cubicle looks fun. Water cooler chat looks kind of fun. Donuts are in the break room. That looks kind of fun.
Amira, no, that's it.
Doesn't it look fun?
But that's literally like it. Like, I want to go to work because work is not fun to me. Like, and I want to be just like in a cubicle, answering the phone, talking to whoever,
chopping it up,
and then
with
get
your
off of work
friends.
and live in passion, like, and get paid, but get paid for those things too, but get paid on my terms, you know?
Absolutely.
Like, that sounds like a dream. The water cooler conversations, please.
The idea of like someone walking past your cubicle and be like, "Did you hear?" And then like you swiveling your chair around and be like, "No, what?" Like, that sounds like fun. Because the way I have to hear the TMI job is like, people are all constantly in your business, asking you where this is, where that is. That looks fun. I'm sure people who work in an office are listening like, it's absolutely a nightmare. The lights are constantly flickering and it sucks. But do you have a cubicle though?
Yeah.
And is it
not
fun,
actually
though?
It's like a weird setup, but it's definitely like well, guess what happened at my house, and we'll all like gather around.
So fun. Is it fun?
It is fun. Like, those are the parts I like. Sometimes it'll be hours where we have like done absolutely no work because all we're doing is talking about like movies that just came out this past weekend, or like our favorite Christmas movie or whatever.
I do love that. Speaking of Christmas movies, I haven't actually talked to you, or the people haven't heard from you, in this way at least, since before the holidays. I know that I don't remember you saying that you had any specific plans for New Year. Well, that you did any specific plans for New Year's. What did you end up doing for either of the holidays that you celebrate or choose to celebrate?
Oh, by the way, you're listening to Child anyway.
Ooh!
We didn't like. I'm realizing like, wait.
This is a personal phone call that we have leaked onto the internet.
Yeah, actually.
Oh yeah, sorry. Hold on. Let's take it back. Jaden, where are we?
Actors speaking to actors.
Right. This is the Actors Round
speaking
Table.
to podcasters.
Right.
Yeah. We should do that. Like, bring another podcast on and like have like a podcasters on podcasters type of thing.
Yes, and we should rap battle. Is that where you were going with that?
So you're listening to Ciao Anyway with Jaden Convoys and Amira. Back to the question at hand.
Literally.
So for Christmas, I didn't do much. I woke up at my house. Me and my mom don't do anything. So, like, we just looked at each other. And then I went to my dad's house and I had to get COVID tested there.
Y'all had home tests?
Yeah.
So you're rich. Child, that's how you able to commute for an hour. You rich, baby.
First of all, they're $10.
Yeah, but they sell out so fast.
Well, his wife be on it.
Mm.
Like, when I say on it, I mean
did you feel like Bill Nye?
She'll call me and be like, they got some at these 2 locations. Hurry up before they run out. Like, why are you on it? Like, we'll call every day to see when they re-up.
That looks like fun as well.
Yeah. So, besides that, did that. Cute. I got a sewing machine.
Yes, I saw. That was really cute. Really, who gave it to your mom?
My uncle.
Your uncle, okay.
I asked, he was like, what do you want for Christmas? I was like, I have no money, so you can give me nothing, and I hope that qualifies as me giving you nothing.
Ooh.
He's like, well, what do you want for Christmas? I was like, a sewing machine, and you can all pay for it, and that's all I need. And only he bought it, period. Okay. Well, him and his girl, his fiance. Right.
You trying to make it seem like it's just a casual little thing.
That's why I'm like, let me adjust.
That's his lady, honey.
His fiance.
Get it right. That's his woman. Did you have one that you had picked out, or you just were literally like a sewing machine? Type sewing machine into Google. It's fine.
But honestly, I didn't start picking things out because they'll just literally give me anything. Luckily, like, it's whatever. Mm-hmm. It's a good sewing machine. But like, sometimes I'll be like, I want pants, and they'll buy me like
Pants.
the nuttiest pants,
Dockers.
emoji pants or something. Like, what are we talking about?
First of all, bold. I would absolutely never ask anybody.
Never
about
ask for
families
clothes. No, never.
Socks,
Rule number
undershirts,
one.
that's it. Belt, maybe.
My uncle always buys me clothes. Well, my youngest, and they're always cute, but they're always like a size too small.
Disrespect.
And it's like, oh, you think I'm skinny?
You think I'm skinny?
You think I'm so skinny? Like,
So have you used your sewing machine yet?
no, not yet. It comes with nothing, so I have to buy all the threads.
Yes, of course. Also, honestly, I know it is much better getting something new and for a gift, but if I would have known that you needed a sewing machine or that you want one, you could straight up have mine that's been under my bed since I got here. It's just like, I just don't feel like threading it, and just, it's too much. And I don't know, so I'm like,
It is a
I
lot.
also just prefer hand sewing. It is definitely takes more time, but I enjoy it more. You can do it like sitting down anywhere. I'm excited though to see what you make. Will you share it with the internet?
Eventually, I want to be like designing like pieces
Okay.
and clothes.
So you're gonna
like,
share it when it's like
one-on-ones.
perfect. You're not gonna share the process.
Of course, you know me.
Disrespect.
You know me.
Yeah, it's disrespect.
I'll share like with certain people, like, look at what I made,
Okay.
or like a photo dump. You know, I let them.
Yes.
Of like
scrap fabric on the
in
floor.
the works things. Yeah, like whatever.
Right. And then for New Year's?
For New Year's, I just went to my friends.
Okay.
Very small, quaint, basement activity. Turn up like Happy New Year, and then like we didn't even pay attention to the ball drop. It was just literally just another night.
Honey,
And I'm like, I would much rather this than like being around people I don't know. Like partying and stuff is cute, but not during the pandemic. And then not
too much pressure.
like I don't know y'all.
No.
And why am I bringing in my New Year with y'all?
Literally, it's supposed to be this big
know
symbolic
you.
thing, but then you usher in this new important year with strangers.
That doesn't make sense.
Honey.
Me next year around a bunch of strangers.
No, literally. Once I am invited and have the opportunity, I'm going to be surrounded by strangers. Now, a couple of us want to know. You can deny to answer the question, but some of us want to know if you got a New Year's kiss.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think never had one.
Oh, listeners, let's change that next year. If you or someone you know
Let's
has
not.
lips, please let us know. We will get
Has
in contact
lips.
with
Hold
you.
on. Let's unpack that. Has lips. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
But
lips.
That is a weighted.
Not slits.
Like
Yeah. Okay. The girls that get it.
get it.
Okay.
What'd you do for the holiday?
Cha, whole lot of So, since last year, my mom and my twin sister, we just like to we trick our mom into like letting us open all the gifts on Christmas Eve because then nobody really waking up early. Just get it out of the way. And it's just so much better because then the next day you're just waking up and just cooking whatever for whoever's coming over. But y'all, nobody came over this year because people was getting COVID left and right, honey. It was no joke. So I didn't really do anything. We have to plan a second get together so we can like give the people the gifts. But New Year's, I was in bed by 11:45. I literally was like, I could probably push it and stay up and make it, but I was like, no, for what? For what?
No, literally.
For what?
When we went to my friends, I picked somebody up and we was on our way there. I'm like, honestly, I could be in bed.
and let me tell you, it was so great. But then I was
We
woken up
don't
by
need to do anything.
fireworks. So honestly, it was better for you to just stay up because that's how I knew that it was the New Year. I said, oh, Happy New Year. Like, now I'm awake. Thank you for the fireworks outside my
Right.
window. But my question is, 'cause I know somebody else is confused other than just me. You said you were there with your friends. Why didn't you just kiss your friends? Those aren't your friends.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Those aren't your friends, honey.
Yeah, I'm literally about to text them like, so on New Year's, why wasn't we kissing?
Jaden, it doesn't make sense. Like, genuinely.
Well, one of them,
They didn't have
I
lips.
think their boyfriend was there, so I couldn't kiss them.
But it's a holiday.
Right? Like, we all can be kissing. You know what?
Literally, don't even get into it. Pin it for later, but that makes no sense to me.
Absolutely.
Not to brag, but I have had New Year's kisses in the past.
With the S? With the ES?
Yo!
You know what?
Okay. People I'm putting down. What about other holiday things? Have you done other, like, stereotypical holiday?
No.
No Valentine?
Nope. Yeah. When I had a girlfriend. Absolutely.
Let the record reflect, I wasn't going to laugh, but then Jaden laughed. Because it's not funny.
Right.
Did you ask her or she asked you?
To be Valentine?
Or it was assumed?
It was assumed.
That's not right. That's not right.
Yeah, I know. But that was a different me. That was closeted me.
Not chivalrous, clearly.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. First of all, I still don't get chivalry. Like, if you expect chivalry, baby, don't come around here.
Wait, no, because just last episode you said your name would be Chivalry. And you said that when you die, chivalry is dead. And now you're telling me you're not chivalrous?
Okay.
Y'all heard it here first. This man is disrespectful.
That shouldn't have been a question. Because, wait. I think I can be chivalrous. Chivalrous. If I want to be, but I don't really want to be. Like, and I don't know if people deserve chivalry right now.
Okay.
Also that, because people don't be doing right.
Right.
And they be being nutty. And I don't got time for nuttiness.
That's true. Now, you're speaking of romantic chivalry. I'm just, or are you like just not chivalrous to anybody? Like, you're not holding the door for grandma. Chivalry. You're not crossing the street with her.
No.
Okay. I can respect that too.
That's,
because, you know,
yeah, I'm very, no, I'm chivalrous.
Oh.
When it comes to like, don't do that. No, I could be very like gentlemanly for stuff like that. But sometimes like,
get your own car door.
Hold the door for me. Like,
okay, because what have you done for me?
There's duality. There's duality in me.
Right.
So sometimes I want to be treated as dainty, and sometimes it'll give.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, protector.
1,000% absolutely. So you're not opening car doors for anybody.
It depends. Am I driving or you?
Okay, honey. Well, if you're driving with me, I'll open the door while you get in to drive, because obviously I'm not driving.
Yeah. And honestly, that should be the rule. Like, if I'm driving you, like, I'll open your door. Right. If you're driving me, you open my door. But if I'm driving you because you can't drive, you're opening my door.
Okay. Like, I'm opening your door and putting your seatbelt on for you. Okay, got it. I'm buckling you in.
Absolutely.
I can do that. Simple.
And you're going to pass me the food while we're driving.
I'm going to dip your fries for you.
Please. And put it in my mouth.
I could be chivalrous. I enjoy being chivalrous. It's fun. You're right, though. It's like, does this person deserve chivalry?
And that's okay. And that's where I think life is at the moment. Like, do people deserve chivalry? Do people deserve, like, romanticism? Like, a lot, you know, I'm sick of the girls having these men are romantic these days or stuff like that. Like, but are we romantic to ourselves? You know, like, like, but no, like, actually, like,
for real.
When are we romantic? Like, I don't remember myself being romantic at all. Like, when I had a girlfriend, definitely was given like romance, of course. But like, has anyone ever taught you romance outside of like a movie or like and then maybe this be me, my daddy issues and whatnot. But like not having someone do these things for you can develop you into not being chivalrous or not being romantic or even just like a protector for someone. Like, there can be, you know, like, I feel like I'm just chatting, but like,
no, but for real, I also agree with you. But also, I would like to say that, like, for everybody, it looks different, and like, not even what you expect, but like, cause like, you know, you shouldn't expect for somebody to just like show. Well, maybe you should expect someone to show up with a car. I don't know, but personally, sometimes I like see things and I'm like, oh, that's amazing for this person. Like, I'm so glad that their partner does that for them. But I personally would be disgusted. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't want it. I don't need.
Are you talking about when the guy recorded his wife cleaning off the car?
Oh, I wasn't, but that.
I mean,
That's
ridiculous.
Honestly, earlier before we got on, you were talking about how you're going to delete Twitter, and that was almost my reason, because I was so disgusted. Like, I can't even. I'm like, at this point, the way Twitter is set up, I can't even tell if you're being funny. Like, are you being for real? So for those of you guys who don't know, there was like this man posted of his wife like outside, and he was clearly inside. She's like shoveling all the snow. She's surrounded by snow, and he's like, my wife just came off of working a double. Like, she was at work for 35,000 hours, and she still did this. This is why I love her. Excuse me?
Like, she needs to run.
Why did she come home to the driveway already shoveled? And not because you're a man and she's a woman and so you should shovel the driveway, but because you just said she was at work for 30,000 hours.
And you seem to be doing nothing.
If you could take a picture, you can grab a shovel. It didn't rhyme, but...
It doesn't mean it's true.
You're right. It's more true. Jaden, I was sick. Like, and then when I see stuff like this, I'm like, oh, so then I don't need it. I don't need it or want it.
But it's like, have you been romanced
by me or by people?
By people.
Let I hope. Yeah, actually, yes, but not in a way that I cared for or like cared about. Does that make sense?
And it's like, okay, so what does romance look like to you?
To me personally, this is embarrassing. Okay, so for those of you guys listening who want to know, I don't know. Like, my love language is quality time, so anything really with that. But let me tell you something I don't care about. I mean, I care a little bit, but not really. Like, gifts. Because if I didn't pick it out, then I probably don't want it. And I want to ask you this, Jaden. As a person who had a girlfriend back in the day, probably at the same time when I was getting the same types of gifts from different people, what was the obsession back in high school with, and then maybe this is like only me, what was the obsession with guys in high school getting like Pandora things and Uggs?
See, that was me.
What? I thought this was like a universal experience.
No.
Okay,
I refuse.
well then let me tell you, I wish we should have dated then, because let me tell you, I'm like,
yeah, 'cause that's...
now why is this my second pair of Uggs and my second Pandora necklace and I don't care for either? Like, you saw me show up to school in Converse. And like silly bands.
All right.
No, I'm lying. It wasn't silly bands. I wasn't like 12 or nothing. But
high school still wearing silly bands. Girl.
I don't go with the trends, honey. It's what makes me happy. Just kidding. I didn't wear silly bands, but just saying, like, you see what kind of shoes I wear to school. Like, just because Uggs are expensive and comfortable and nice doesn't mean that I want them or want to wear them. Did I wear them? Yeah. I did. I did.
Because I'm going to rock them,
right,
like,
but,
because they're Uggs still. But
then I just wore them a couple times because you got to show face. Don't be disrespectful. Yeah. Then I just gave them to my sister. So. And, like, True Religion hoodies. I don't want this.
Yeah. They want you to be a pimp wife.
Okay,
so
I'm starting
bad.
to sound less and less relatable. But I know there's somebody out there who relates. Just, like, random extravagant gifts, I'm basically saying. Like, gifts that I don't want, or like, you never saw me with this. For example, like, if somebody got me like, what are like a bag that everybody loves so much that's like kind of like
a Dior saddlebag.
I'd be happy about that. No, okay, like, let's say somebody got me like,
I'm like
something like those like Balenciaga shoes, like sock ones. I'd be like, I don't really want this. I don't need this. Or like some really dramatic pair of Yeezys. I don't want these. You know this is, I don't want this. You know I don't want that.
Right.
Or like a Michael Kors. Oh, please do not give me a Michael Kors bag. And that's not shade. I just am not a huge fan of like logo print. But so where were we going? Oh yeah, chivalry and what it looks like for me. So yeah, don't get me a gift unless I picked it out, because I don't want, or teddy bears. I'm sorry. I hate to sound like a rap. I don't want teddy bear either.
Yeah, I don't want a teddy bear either.
I ain't got
but
space.
I'm good for giving like a teddy bear.
Oh no, for sure. I'm definitely giving you all the gifts that you don't want. But
yeah,
I gotta give
like
you
I love giving people gifts like that they completely hate.
Right.
Like,
if I have to give you something, it's not whatever. That's why I gave it to you, because I don't want it. This is why I'm not married now.
Like, maybe I'm the problem.
Right.
But I think there's validity in like that specifically, because that's part of romance. Like, if you claim to love me or just are interested in me, why are you not paying attention to the things that I am interested in?
It's disrespectful.
Like, you buying me a Pandora bracelet, knowing I only rock like
Casio
Couture,
watches,
like,
and a chain bracelet. Come on.
Like, and I have my little lanyard with the little game on it. Like, I don't wear those things, so it's either you're trying to morph me into who you're used to, or you
I'm
really
not
have
like
a
them.
disregard. I'm not like other people.
Right.
I'm a weirdo.
I'm different.
I'm I'm not like everyone else around. Like,
Yeah.
shut up.
No, to me, it really just gives, like, I gave my mom $50 because she was already going to the mall. I told her to pick up something nice. Yo, one time, this is embarrassing, but one time, and this is actually a nice gift, and I was like, that's really nice. One time, this guy, when I was in high school, he literally gave me, like, this huge basket filled with, like, Bath and Body Works things, like perfumes and, like, body washes and, like, lotions. But then, I'm just, like, so uncomfortable as a person that then I had to walk around with it. And I was like, oh man, this is so embarrassing. Like, this is so embarrassing. And now that I think about it, it's like, why was that embarrassing? But actually, now that I think about it some more, I know why it was embarrassing. But, because don't even answer the question, because I know. So I had to walk around with this huge basket filled with stuff. And then it's like, it opens up the floor to questions. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, did so-and-so give you that? That's so nice. What'd you give them? And I'm like, absolutely nothing. I just showed up to school. I did not know we were doing this. I did not know.
He made this up.
This
Please
is fake.
don't think like this was like.
I don't know what this is, but yeah. So I don't really. Maybe that's why I don't care about gifts, because back in the day I used to get gifts I just did not care for. I don't like flash, basically. Like, don't.
But it's like there's certain gifts you can give me that will be appreciated. Like,
for sure.
And a gift doesn't always have to be like a purchase. Like, it doesn't have to be that.
Mm-hmm.
So you say quality time is like a big thing for you.
It really is. Like, if someone were...
So...
No, go ahead.
No.
I was simply going to say, if someone like, let's hang... No, don't Netflix and chill me. But, like, if you're like, oh, let's do this specific activity together, then I'm like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Also, I love a gift card to places I go to. Like, if someone gave me a Dunkin' gift card, I would live. Or Walmart, because groceries are expensive. But... What was your question?
Absolutely. What's an ideal date?
Okay. So I'm trying to like think of one that I haven't like already done, because then it's embarrassing. Because then it's like, but the person is listening, and then it's embarrassing. But okay, so let's say like an event. I'm gonna asterisk that, has to be some sort of a food. But I'm always so nervous that I would like for that food to be ice cream, and like I need to go home. But I'm nervous just thinking about it. But I love, super basic, but I love a museum moment, or like a like activity, like a laser tag place or something like this. Like, they have like different, I don't even know what they're called, types of places around me where you like go and you like jump around, or you're like rolling around in a ball of balls. I don't know what these things are called, but something like this, like
a sky zone,
trampoline
park.
Yeah. So like absolutely basic, but the formula is an event of sorts where you have to do something, versus just like going to the park is not an event, because it's like, what do you do? Talk. Okay, great. You can talk while playing laser tag. An event, and then food. But like I said, it has to be a small amount of food, because I just am so nervous all the time. It doesn't even matter. I am just like in general nervous to eat around people that I don't know well. So, really basic.
What are you wearing on a first date?
What am I wearing? Ciao. Yeah. Nothing.
Okay, I'm going to give you the scenario, okay. Like the date, right, where you're going, and like what the night entails, all the deets, and then you're going to tell me what you're wearing.
Okay. Do I have to actually own it?
No,
okay.
Okay. But something you could buy.
Yeah, something that I would
right now
have, but I just don't. Like, if it's something in a different
like,
color.
Don't say like a Celine.
I'm wearing my Prada bag.
Yeah,
my
like
Gucci shoes.
Feasible. You could buy it tomorrow if you wanted
said
to.
I was poor. Okay, go ahead.
Essentially. Okay. It's a fall evening.
My favorite season.
Not too cold though. Not cold where it's like I'm ready to go, but it's like October-ish. So it has like the spookiness outside, right? But it's not like near Halloween. Think 15th, 14th.
Right. So it's not the 31st. Okay, got it.
Yeah. It's like the 14th of October.
Ooh, that's a good day.
And yeah, right? And it's like evening,
okay,
but not night.
Well, it doesn't get dark as fast, so it could be like 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Like 6 o'clock, the sun's kind of
It's giving a cute color. Okay.
That orangey, pinkish. We still at the blue
We're gonna take
sky
pictures
feel.
here. Like, oh my gosh, look at the sky, it's beautiful.
We're gonna like a picture may happen.
Yeah.
And you're being taken to.
Okay.
Like a outside music situation.
Okay.
Right? And it's like local small artists.
Okay.
Somewhere in Philly. Boom. Perfect. Philly venue. Outside, there's grass, there's things set up. There's like a little stage, and there's different artists coming out. Think lights hanging, and like maybe like a few vendors, food trucks.
Okay, I won't be eating them, but okay. Let there be ice cream. Let there be ice cream. I'm just always like.
But it's a dairy free.
Yes.
Lactose.
Because I am not
dairy free ice cream.
Not the porta potty child, please. Okay. Yeah. Let me look to my left and to my right. I am a person who likes to start with either shoes or pants because I don't know about you, but like sometimes my pants make me feel good. Sometimes they make me feel ugly. Like, ooh, it's just so ugly. Jaden, this is really hard. This is really, really hard. What am I wearing? I should have left my closet open. I'm trying to think. I think I don't want to have my hair out or like in my face. So I'm probably going to wear my like, have you ever seen my like brimless hat? It's like brownish paisley. I absolutely love it. I'm actually going to probably wear something I wore before because I absolutely already love it. So I'm going to wear that hat with like this flowy oversized shirt, oversized. It comes down like past my butt because here's my thing. Yes, I want to look cute, but I don't want to have like strange men talking to me. So I don't have a body. Right. Oversized. I think I'm going to wear my white, I forget what they're called, Club C Reeboks, because they give me like a little bit of a vintagey feel. And you know what? Maybe I'll just go with like a light wash denim. Like this is the first chill. I know this person.
You know this person. Y'all were friends. This is the first date.
Who have you been talking to? Okay, so yeah, that light wash denim, and my bag is gonna be something crossbody, so I don't have to hold it or like make sure it's on my shoulder. As for jewelry, okay, so I only have one ear pierced left because the other one closed, so I'm gonna wear something like kind of dangly, but not a long cross that's hitting my chin. That's no shade to the girls to do it. Obviously, gotta have my pinky ring. Both pinkies because I just got another one for Christmas. Pointer finger ring. I'm going to go with gold for this day. My gold Casio watch, my 2 gold bracelets, and I don't know what mask I'm going to wear, but I am going to have a mask on. And my glasses, obviously. As far as my fragrance, I think I'm going to go with Daisy Love by Marc Jacobs.
Good pick. Yeah.
I just described like the most basic outfit. Yes, I'm wearing a shirt and jeans. Yes. Okay.
Like actually, I'm wearing a baggy shirt and jeans.
Yeah, because like you got to see the vision. Like on the body, it looks great because it's like, do you feel confident in it? Yes. If they know me, they already know. Like you don't really have to do 3,000 things. Like you don't have to come out like it's not a fashion show. Yes, dress to impress, but if you can't keep up with that, honey. Why are you wearing a 3-piece suit and then every time I see you after that you're in sweats? What are you wearing to the exact same scenario?
Me?
Yeah. It's the exact same place. We're actually, I'm going to pass you. We aren't together, but I saw you there.
Okay.
It's hard, right?
Where do I usually start?
Or my docs.
Like now I'm thinking.
Yeah, but if it's going to be a lot of walking, I don't want to wear docs.
No, because ow.
Okay.
I wear some trainers. No, I wear my Docs. Cute. Period.
He said, ouch.
Right.
And then he's going to
But
put
not my classics. Not my
Okay.
classics. Like the other ones that I have. Like, I'm not about to explain these shoes. But those.
Okay.
No, now I want to change. Because I don't know where I'm starting at. So I feel like I pick out my clothes based on what's exciting me. Like, at the moment.
Right.
Like, it can literally be like, oh, I like this jacket. I will build around this
Yes.
jacket.
Oh, I didn't even bring a jacket. Oops. Child, we know I'm grabbing
It
the
is-
denim on the way out. Come on.
Yeah,
Come
girl,
on.
we knew. That's why we didn't.
That's why I
didn't
didn't say it.
question. It's definitely a baggier night.
Yeah, right?
It just gets bag.
It gets
Yeah.
back. Like, it's not giving body yaddy.
No, but so it's a date though. I keep forgetting it's a date.
But to me, like, I feel like maybe this is also why I'm not married. I feel like you should just treat it like going out with a friend, like, with as much care and, like, not because it's too much pressure. If you think about, like, this could be my future husband or wife,
Right.
then it's like,
No,
nah,
right.
I'm freaking stressed. But it's like, this person should be your friend at the end of the day. Like, you guys should be friendly at least.
But no, if it's my
But
friend,
turn it up.
I'm wearing sweats.
First of all, you dress cute when you go with your friends anyway.
Right, but I'm wearing sweats. I can see the sweat outfit in my head. But since I'm going on a date, because the sweat outfit eats. So
That's what I'm saying, honey.
Sidebar, for my people who like want to go out but like want to be comfy but want to be cute, you just have to make the sweats eat. Like that'd be the problem. Like you can't just throw on pieces like you running a Wawa. You got to give like still a cohesive fit.
Right.
Just in comfortable clothing.
For sure.
Aside from that. So, boom. I'm going to just pull some out. Definitely giving, like, jean jacket tees. Or puffer vest.
Okay.
Right? Puffer
Do you
vest.
have one?
Huh?
You have one?
Yeah.
We need to see you wear it one of these days on the internet.
I wore it.
On the
I
internet?
didn't post it.
I was going to say,
I
because
didn't
I'm
post it.
pretty sure I know all your posts.
Yeah, no. Vest, it's like a burnt orange. So it does good with like the light and the sun being coming down. A baggy jean.
Okay.
A sweater of some sort.
Okay, you're giving us English teacher realness.
Yeah, but I want to do like a beanie. Like
That is
pull my
you
hair-
guys didn't see it, but that's such a cute color. Beanie.
Okay, did you see my picture?
Today?
I mean my boomerang that I posted like last night, 2 nights ago.
What was the caption? I usually remember my captions.
It was like stay cozy. It was like a little image.
Kind of.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Don't worry.
Huh. I feel like a fake fan. I feel like I should have seen this. Yes, I did, but I was so distracted by the filter. I was like, that's a cute filter.
Right? Very that. So
What's happening
the
with your hair
green
underneath,
beanie.
though? 'Cause you got a lot of it. How are we getting that beanie to lay flat, babes?
It was pulled back. So
Oh.
it's given like low bun.
Okay,
Right?
now let me ask you this, because when I go the hat is staying. Like, it's not going to be optional. Like, I cannot take this hat off
there's-
later. Is that
At all.
okay? Yeah, if
ever.
it slips, I'm having to duck out to put it back on.
Until like we came back to like a home, and I can go to the bathroom and like,
Oh yeah.
you know,
readjust the
and
bobby
you can go
pins
to the
for
bathroom
sure,
and
for
readjust,
sure.
and probably bring like a scarf,
Yeah.
like a cute scarf though that you could just tie in the back, and it still coexists. See, the other portion of dressing is having emergency garments that still keep the outfit cohesive.
Literally.
See, and people miss that step. You like if you're bringing like, oh, I need to change a shoe, or I need a maybe a bigger jacket or something like that. You need to find pieces that keep the outfit cohesive,
Yeah.
and that did rhyme, so you know it's true.
And you know what,
Cross his
Jaden?
arms.
I will say though that like watching people, and not even to sound like annoying, but seeing other people who do the opposite, where they just like clearly they just bought this because it's warm. I kind of envy that a little bit. Where I'm like, look at you, you did not think about that at all. There's no stress. That cardigan was in your car.
Yeah,
I want that for me.
but it's okay. So the trick to that,
I'd be stressed.
see, but the girls, the people who can just do it and like not care, kudos, yes. It's either convince yourself that it looks cute and be confident enough in it that people are like, why are you pulling that off? Number
I didn't
one.
say that.
Or two.
I never said that. Oh, I never said that. But okay. I see the vision, kind of.
Or number two, put it in a layer. And, like, put it in a less shown layer. So, like, if you're wearing a sweater, but you need, like, another shirt, and, like, put it underneath the sweater. Goofy. You know, or, like, even if it's a cardigan, but you have, like, a coat on, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Put the coat on over the cardigan, but make sure, like, we don't see too much of
Yeah,
the
it's
cardigan.
unfortunate, but it is true. Like, if you wear layers, and at some point you may possibly have to lose a layer, you should be prepared. Why
Every
you shouldn't
layer
have on
needs
like a
to still
ratty undershirt?
Coexist. Yeah.
I mean, if that's your vibe, then go off, please. If that's all you have, not on the first date. What if it gets a little bit hotter than you expected? Now you gotta take off your jacket, but the bottom of your sleeves are like dipped in brown gravy.
Like, that's nutty.
That's nutty. What else are you
But
wearing,
even
Jaden?
I'm even here for like the layers changing the outfit completely.
Okay.
But the outfit still existing. So like,
You mean like the vibe of the outfit, right?
The vibe of that,
Right.
yeah. Like it changes the energy of the outfit, but like it still all looks good. Or even not. It may not be all cohesive together because the point of this jacket was just to keep me warm. It just had to match the rest of the outfit. So when I first presented into the room,
Right.
when you saw the outfit, you wasn't like,
And you have to
pull that
wait
out
for them to take
anywhere.
off a jacket, right, before you see the...
Yeah, like to see what, because
Yes.
people seen you with the jacket. So like this is all
This is why I
vanity,
don't like
and this is
winter
all like
as much as fall
Yeah.
because my winter jacket is not, it's cute, like it's a winter jacket, it's cute, but it's not going with my outfit. It's just clearly because I'm cold, and that's not
Yeah.
right. Once I get me some money, I'm gonna get jackets that actually match the outfit, and that go with the same vibe.
Absolutely.
Like my freaking jacket vibe is very much like English teacher realness. Coming in from the
that's
snow,
why.
right. Coming in from the snow with a freaking coffee. It's gonna be ice regardless, but I'm not trying to give that.
But to find jackets, that's a whole challenge, and so I don't get mad at people like when the jacket don't.
No, definitely not. But in the fall, I
it's
do a
like-
little bit. Like it could be
Yeah,
just
because
an
it's like
overshirt.
maybe
It could be a button-down shirt.
could-
You just left
could
open.
Yeah, you could just throw something on top of it. It's fine.
Come on, you're
It don't
being
gotta be
funny
too
for
much.
that.
And to understand these are fashion secrets, y'all. Honestly, like we're giving you true tea, and I would really take heed. Like when you're layering, the key to layering is to make sure these pieces are still cohesive. They don't necessarily have to be exactly cohesive with each other, unless we're seeing parts of the outfit together. By that I mean, say you're wearing a t-shirt, overshirt, and then like a coat.
Right.
If you're going to wear this at some point unzipped as a coat, these pieces need to
Absolutely.
coexist.
Anything that can be seen needs to be making sense.
Yes, but if you're like, I'm once I get here, I'm just taking the coat off and hanging it up. It's like, okay, your shirt can have one aesthetic with your pants and shoes, but then when you put the jacket on, it can have a whole different aesthetic, but it still coexists in its own right.
Yeah, child, they having a freaking stepping competition upstairs. I'm sorry if y'all can hear the banging.
No.
Oh, dang, I'm embarrassed. Well, if y'all want to come through for the step competition, they have it every night. So, Jaden, but, what are you wearing on the date? You said that you're giving baggy, but is it a graphic tee? Is it like a...
Oh, no, it's a sweater.
Oh, right. Is this a sweater you own? Like, can you tell me
Sweater.
what color it is? Because we have not gotten a color from you, honey. I'm wearing, like,
We did.
browns and, what color is that? Like, folly browns and,
Okay, so remember my
Maroon.
blazer, my vest.
it's burnt orange.
Burnt orange.
Right?
With the cute little green,
Yeah,
very carrot.
so cute.
Very
Very much a
carrot.
carrot.
So then, because you're doing like great pops of color and whatnot, you want to tone other parts of this outfit down. Well, if you're a person like me, some people are maximalists and will.
And I also envy
Well,
that.
different
It's
prints.
amazing.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you want to be an art teacher? Understood. A jean. What color jean we going for? We could do blue, but like a cerulean. I'm sorry, I had to just say cerulean. I mean like a indigo.
Mm-hmm. You have a pair of
Like
indigo jeans?
Yeah.
I only have light wash. I was trying to look for some darker ones at the thrift store, but I couldn't find any.
But not dark jeans. Very like blue jeans. Like very classic.
Very American
jeans.
of you. Okay.
Yeah. But like a nice fit where it's not like on me. It's a little baggier. This, pull out a trainer or like some type of like New Balance, Asics, you know, running shoe, but comfort that gives like, it can give bulk, but not too much bulk.
It can give dad.
Yeah, very dad shoe. With like a cute sweater and maybe like an undershirt that accents some of the other colors. And you know I'm here for a sock moment. And then, you gotta go to jewelry. So I'm silver down, girl.
Yes.
And although the tones in my outfit are kind of warmer, we'll have to play with it. But I would still probably do silver. Maybe 1 or 2 rings, 2 on the right hand, 1 on the left.
Okay.
Some jewelry, maybe some necklaces, maybe 1 or 2, and then 1 tucked in, 1 out, like herringbone tucked in.
That's hot.
And then like a pendant out. You know, the face gonna be on.
Absolutely.
Like, I usually don't wear glasses, so I'm probably not gonna have any unless I bought some.
I do like. I mean, obviously it doesn't matter because I'm not going on the date with you, but I do love your face with glasses and without glasses. So if you do need to see and you don't want to wear contacts, it's like, cool.
Honestly, if I were to do like a clear,
those are cute frames.
A clear moment, yeah. These I need to get reshaped because,
babe,
there
are
wide.
those glasses. What's your bag?
I love to carry a bag. Like, I'm a throw this on my shoulder.
Is it small? You love a small bag moment where you have to like hold it in your hand, the strap.
Not for this occasion. Going out to dinner, I'll bring my small bag. But like, it's giving like more picnic vibes. So you got to have like the
tote.
The tote.
You know what? Actually, yeah, I probably should have did a tote because it's like, what if I buy something from one of the artists?
Right.
They can carry it. It's fine. Like Lawrence and Issa on that freaking art walk on Insecure. Child.
So jealous.
Anyway. Wow, Jaden, this is devastating because you've made me paint this picture of something that sounds like a lot of fun and it's not going to happen. Excellent.
We're going to host it.
Okay, but will it be a date for us both? No.
We'll see.
You know, we'll see. We'll see. Somebody set something up for me. But really quick, I do want to say, speaking of clothes, whenever people say like stuff like I did write it down, but whenever people say like everyone should have to do X job at least once in their life so they can like be better people. I don't know why people say that because people who do work retail are also nasty shoppers at other stores. Yeah. Like just because you fold shirts for your 9 to 5 doesn't mean that at 7 o'clock you're not going to be flipping shirts over in Target. Like, absolutely. If you're horrible, you're horrible. It literally doesn't matter. Like, as we can see, even there are like nurses and doctors who don't believe in washing their hands or washing their legs. Now, they don't like actually, there are no articles that say they don't believe in it, but I'm sure y'all know a nurse or a doctor who don't be washing their hands and their legs.
Right.
So I don't know why people do that.
Because, well, it's also the lack of care for others. Like, things can be done to you,
for sure,
but you can easily do those things to other people and not see an issue because you live in America. So.
I know, but it just gets on my nerve because I'm like, I wish you would stop giving people all this credit. Like the reason that they're awful is because they haven't experienced this yet. Like once they experience it, and then they'll not be awful anymore. But no, they're gonna still be awful because you're awful.
Because they've been awful. Like actually, everyone in this situation seems
like
awful.
I personally don't have to have a child to know that I shouldn't punch a child in the throat. Like I've never. What's another example? That was such a harsh example, I know. Okay, like I've never been like a waiter, but I'm not gonna like spill ketchup all over the table and then leave all of the trashes all over the chairs. Like you gotta be decent, honey. It doesn't matter where you've worked. Child, anyway, I just want to say that. Also, let me just say this quickly, since I wrote it down. I went to the store, doesn't matter what store, and the vibes were so awful that it made me so uncomfortable. Like, I just want to speak on this quickly, and I'm sure you can agree, Jaden. Isn't it so hard navigating the world, not knowing if the vibes are awful because the people are just having a bad day and they're awful, or if because you're black? You're like, is this a racial thing? Like, are you awful to everybody? Because if so, how is it still open?
Right.
It's really hard, and then it's like upsetting because you're like, like you have beef with me personally because I'm so cute, or because I'm black, or because you didn't have coffee today.
That. Like, sometimes I forget I'm a Negro, and then sometimes I forget like I'm gay. Like, things will happen, or it's not even I'll forget.
You just forget
things.
that it's a thing that's a problem.
It's that they matter. Like, that they will deny me entrance or
cause some drama, right?
And it's like, oh yeah, like that's still a thing. Like, oh yeah, sure. So it like snaps you back into reality and like back into like the problems. And it's always weird because it's on the first of the list when I actively think about it, but I don't go in thinking about it. Like, I'll be living my life, existing, and then something will happen and be like, oh yeah, I'm black. Like,
but it's tricky because it's like, was that, I mean, honestly, the way that things go, it is safer to just assume that is why the things are happening, so that you can, better protect yourself and, navigate that situation. But something is like, what are my options here?
Please watch Naomi's stand-up.
I know. I need you to watch it. The stand-up's on Netflix. Naomi Ekperigin. What episode is that? Like 3?
It's season 3. It's like episode like 4.
So just look up that. That's the quick and dirty. Thank me later.
Also, Abbott Elementary.
Oh my gosh, Jaden, I love it.
So funny, like hilarious.
But it's so accurate. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so real. Like, the writing is amazing. It's just so funny. It's so funny. Simply put, it's funny.
It's too funny.
I don't have any
analytical things. It literally came on right after Insecure went off, and I'm no good.
Bruh, okay, the way that I will just literally watch the same things over and over again, it doesn't even matter. Like, the amount of times I watch Black Lady Sketch Show all the way through in one sitting, it's a wrap. Insecure, and I obviously can't watch that all the way through in one sitting, but it is good to have something new. So shout out to Quinta for that.
And it's bringing me back to like old days of like having weekly showing and like,
yeah,
because I'm really good for, and I tweeted about this, like I'm really good for like waiting for all the episodes to come out and binging it, but like the culture of like Twitter and whatnot is watching it as it goes and like interacting.
Yeah.
And that's really fun. Also, I've been very obsessed with The Simpsons recently.
Okay. I know you didn't start from the beginning.
Not ask
I
why.
was going to say, child, you got time. What season are you watching?
I'm currently on like 14, 15.
Okay.
But I started at like 6.
Okay.
Like, I literally just sit down and watch it.
When I watched it, it was like really funny to me. I probably was a little bit too young, but... Now, were you one of those people that, like, in middle school were like, I'm going to make it really biased, but please be honest still. Were you one of those unbearable, awful people that watch? Okay. Were you one of those, like, really annoying, like, prepubescent boys that would, like, watch American Dad and, like, Family Matter and, like, come back into school with the jokes in South Park?
No.
Thank goodness for that. Let me tell you,
confession.
Because I obviously wasn't, well, it's not obvious. I wasn't watching those shows. I'm very much That's So Raven Kim Possible, Sweet Life on Deck.
Oh, no, absolutely. I'm definitely like a Disney Channel girl.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, I'm going to dibble and dabble into the Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, except for that Worldwide Day of Play. But Family Matters.
As soon as Worldwide Day of Play came on, it literally was like, girl, click.
I know, but I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I was like, you know what, I should go outside. And then my mom is like, you are not allowed to go outside. And I'm like, baby, you right. This is prison. What was I thinking? Outside time was when I was at school. So I'm going to go back inside. Anyway.
I have a confession.
Oh my gosh. I'm scared.
I hate South Park.
Oh my God. I thought you were going to say something crazy like I hate That's a Raven.
Oh, no.
Child, you got to preface it by saying this is not a cancelable like confession.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I should have. I'm sorry.
I was like genuinely scared.
Yeah. People love South Park, and I am irritated by the show. I do not find it funny. I don't think it's like entertaining. Every time it's on, I want to cut it off. Like, and my friends love it and literally have it playing for hours. And I'm like, first of all, the term 4 hours has been destroyed. But
right, for hours and hours.
They literally have you playing like, sorry, and it'll just be on a loop and like
episode after
episode, and I'm like, please cut it off. Like I'm begging you.
I know the comedies and their annoying voices, but that is just like it's just too much.
It's too straight.
Yeah,
like.
Oh my gosh! One time I had to watch, not one time, one semester, in my like how to make theater class. I don't even know what it was called. We had to watch the musical movie, and we had to analyze it. You can't even imagine the hurt. No. But nevertheless, I persisted and got my degree, but it almost took me out. Shoot, I was about to be not having a degree. I was about to be like, you know what, Richard Stockton, I don't need this paper.
No. Because that's honestly abuse.
It is. It's just not funny. And the humor, like you said, it's just like, I don't really get it. Like, I don't get why it's funny. Like, I think maybe I was supposed to watch the pilot episode. Maybe.
People also have said I look like the chef on there. And then I went back and saw who the chef was. And I said, this is racism. Like, this is, like, absolute racism. Because the only people who said it were, of course.
Okay, I know who said it, honey.
I'm going to show you.
Show.
Chef from South Park.
Chef from Total Drama Island. If they said you look like him, the disrespect. Yeah, bro. He's literally just black with a beard. Although he does have on, like, the chef hat and you have on your bonnet right now, so it's a little bit. But he looks nothing like you. First of all, it's a cartoon. He doesn't have any real facial features but eyes and not even a mouth. Did he have a mouth? He has a nose and eyes. That's it. They hate you?
Oh, I turned my brightness up.
Do they hate you, Jaden? These are more people that aren't your friends.
Like, but they would say it because I had, like, the bonnet on often. But it's like, first of all,
that's racist.
Do you even know what a bonnet is?
First of all, you're racist.
Like, do you know why it's there? Because then you're asking, like, why am I using a bonnet? It's like, oh, so you're just making fun of the thing and don't even know what to do.
Literally, it's not even funny.
Right.
Like, hello?
Like, I'm sorry, I have to protect my hair.
Like, you can't compliment the hair in the daytime and then be like, ooh, at night when there's a bonnet on.
Right.
Ciao. That's the message. Like, anyway, I can't because that is so ridiculous. You literally look nothing like him, even though we all know. I'm just going to say it again. Once again, I also wrote this down, so I just want to say it. I decided I'm going to lie. I mean, I don't lie on resumes, but like I do bend it a little bit, like how much time I spent doing something. Like I'm like, oh yeah, I have like 10 years experience doing this. After like I knew how to do it, but Microsoft Excel is confusing. Like I know there's like that whole joke like, oh, proficient in Excel. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I cannot figure out how to move over the cells, like make them bigger so that the thing doesn't go into the.
Listen, okay. The cells, that part is the easiest part. You at the very top, you know, it's like A, B, C, D, E.
Yo, you're right. You know why? It's because I usually use Google, all of the Google things, like Google Spread, Google whatever. So then when I have to go to Microsoft, yeah. I'm like...
Because I also use Google Sheets.
Which is much easier. To me.
Is it not the same thing?
I'm
pretty sure it functions the same.
But to me, it doesn't look the same, so I don't like it. Like Google, I feel like Google was really made for, like, you know, iPhones on the low key was made for like dumb people. Like it's so easy to use, like it's really dumb. I feel like that's how Google is too. Like it's so okay. Yeah. I guess I shouldn't say dumb. It's just really simple and accessible. I'm so trifling. It's just accessible and easy.
And you're like, for dumb people.
I put myself in that. Please forgive me, but it is much easier and accessible.
Now me pulling up Microsoft Excel to see what you're talking about.
Look, because I had to copy a link in, and then it didn't like expand the cell. It just continued into the next cell.
Yeah, it doesn't do that. Yeah.
On Google Sheets or whatever, right?
It never does.
Exactly. Like, anyway.
Like, but you would have to like pick the top and then move it over.
But I feel like on Google Sheets, doesn't it just like make it smaller and then just like expand up and downs or something? Like it just automatically expands this way instead of this way. Child, I don't know. First of all, usually when I go
Google Sheet won't necessarily type it on top unless you're clicking on it. It'll just keep the size but diminish everything.
And that's what I would like to see. Like you can expand it if you click on it. That's what I need instead. Anyway, so I took that off my resume immediately because I was like, absolutely not. But
I took a class in college for like
This man's like,
For,
it's
like,
so
office.
easy, and you paid credits to learn. Oh my god.
Right.
This
Like,
man.
we did like Excel,
PowerPoint.
PowerPoint, yeah, of course, and all those different ones to like get a job.
What are the lies on your resume? Oh, can you share?
Yeah, hold on. Cause I'm literally working on it because shout out Denise. Hopefully, everyone keep your fingers crossed. I get a job at her job.
Denise?
Denise.
Okay, shout out to Denise.
And she listens to the show.
She sure does. Something I lie about on my resume while you pull yours up is that I'm still certified in first aid. Like, it expired, but the body hasn't really changed. So I keep that on my resume because, like, if somebody passes out, like, yeah, I could help them. They're not going to ask me what version I am, whatever. I'm not certified anymore.
Right, like,
but,
if you're in distress.
right, like, I'm not certified anymore, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Other than that, everything is mostly true.
Okay, boom. I don't think I've lied at all.
Good for you. Honesty is the best
Yeah.
policy or something like that.
I think, if anything, some of the things like under job duties are a little, you know.
You gotta add some stuff. To me, that part's annoying because it's like, I don't feel like having to explain it because it's like, I really did everything. Like, whatever the person asked is what you did.
Right.
Like, what job is just black and white where you only do the thing that's on the thing and you don't ever have to do anything extra?
So to make my resume, I use My Perfect Resume,
Oh,
the website.
okay, more gems.
And it's annoying. I need to like delete my subscription.
A
But I figure like pay, yeah, because you could make many resumes. It also does cover
is there a free
letters,
trial?
like yeah.
Okay.
But I don't think you can.
Let's get this
save
job
it
in 7
to-
days, ladies.
Yeah, and also save it as a Word document because you can go back and change it. Because I'll save it as a PDF to keep the format. Because you know when you do Word document, child.
That's another
luck.
thing that is so annoying about Word. I love me some Google
But think of it,
Docs.
you can literally just copy and paste the information into like a Google Doc
Yeah.
resume template and keep it pushing. But so with My Perfect Resume, you put in like the job, and it'll list all these different things you can just click and add over.
I like those.
And so like it was easy to do, and then you just go and like customize it or like do anything like that, and then I was done. And same thing with my cover letter. They'd be like, "What job are you trying to apply for?" And you type in the job, and it'll put paragraphs in there, and you just kind of work through it.
What? Well, that's
Yeah.
good to know because whenever a job says they're looking for cover letters, I just keep scrolling. I don't have time for that.
Yeah, right. I'd be
I'm
like,
lying.
submit without cover
Yeah,
letter.
yes, confirm. Yeah, I'm
Every
not
time.
doing that. If you want to know more, please contact me. Hello. Anyway, anything else? Oh, really
I'm all
quick,
talked
since
up.
people are pressed to know current events. Current events are apparently January is almost over or something. Jaden said that, which is crazy. And that's current events. And it's supposed to snow tomorrow.
It's supposed to snow tomorrow, so today it's probably snowing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Depending if you're listening to this when it comes out. 2, Joe, cancel my loans before I get mad.
3, Jaden, let me know if you're on the same boat as me. First of all, yeah, I'm not paying them. I don't care about those loans.
I'm not paying.
It doesn't matter. I'm not paying. I literally don't care. There could be like a warrant out for my arrest. It's whatever. Let me know if you're in the same boat as me with this. So you know how everyone's like, the planet is dying, the planet is dying. Am I the only one who's like, I need the most certified of scientists to let me know for sure, if we have done some irreversible damage and we're done in 5 years, so I can rack up some debt. Because I'm like, why am I paying off my credit card bill if... But I need to know for sure because, you know, like, I was telling my sister, like, they probably did the same thing in the 80s. Not to this extreme, obviously, but, like, imagine you in the 80s, like, child, I'm about to do all these drugs. I'm about to sell my mother's house for this drug. And then now it's, like, 2022, and the world is still here, and now you are suffering.
Absolutely. I thought about that.
So
like,
I need to know.
Are y'all telling the truth? And so they said the CDC posted. And
They be
said
lying.
whatever. But they had said we cannot last a week of, like, no working.
What do you mean?
like how like a lockdown. We couldn't
What?
like our economy couldn't last a week
Why?
of lockdown.
Now, are they saying that because they're in the government's pockets or because it's true?
That's a fair question. I don't know, but let's have a lockdown.
Let's see, right?
Because
Let's see.
if we lock ourselves down, we have the control. Yes,
We the people.
Because at the end of the day, all y'all care about is the economy. So if, as a people, well, and let me get close and get quiet, because they gonna be listening.
They're listening even harder now.
Who that outside the window?
Basically, there is someone at my door.
But basically, if we were to all lock down and like stay in our homes, not go to work, they would literally be like, "What do y'all want?" Because we shut this down.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's power in numbers. Like, now don't quiz
And there's powers
me.
in numbers doing nothing.
I know, it doesn't even matter because the people are such sellouts. Side note, another thing that I want to say, I know they were supposed to be done, but I also want to say, you know what I really don't understand? Like racism aside. That's quite a way to start a sentence, but racism aside, like, I don't really understand, like, what the push for making back in the day, the push for making interracial marriages illegal, because like back in the day when white people would like take the side of black people, the white people, they don't care about you now. Like now you're a sellout, like you can die on that burning bus, it doesn't matter. So I feel like if you think of them as like no longer a part of your like cult of whiteness, then why do you even care what they're doing now?
Right.
Like, it's weird, right? Because it's like, if they're even capable of doing this awful thing of loving someone outside their race, then they're lost. They're gone. What else are they capable of? These are not my thoughts. These are the racist thoughts. They're racist. It's too many S's. So I don't really understand. Oh, never mind. Okay, I guess it's so they don't make more little swirl babies.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the reason that I buy it. Okay. Sure. Still awful, but I get it. I mean, I don't get it, but I get it.
I get it, but I understand them.
Because I was always like, well, why do they care? Like, that person is a traitor.
Like, and let them have
But then
it.
I have to remember that they love minding other people's business and bodies. And on that note.
Absolutely. So, on that note, this has been another episode of Ciao Anyway with Jaden Homeboys.
And merely, we tricked you. The whole episode was just us rambling. But
yeah, because it's fresh off. We wanted to bring it back very casual, very laid back. Mm-hmm. And if it's a snow day and you're listening,
you don't want to hear about news?
Right? Like, let's just enjoy the moment.
Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, you can...
And keep going.
No, I was... Okay. Then I was gonna do the closings. Okay, what's your question?
No, at the very end.
Oh, okay. You can listen to this show, Ciao Anyway, wherever you listen to your podcast.
We drop new episodes every week. Find us on Instagram at Ciao Anyway Podcast.
Oh, like, share, and subscribe. I'm sorry, I was so focused on your words.
Wear your mask outside because it's really getting wild. Yeah. I told Amira I had COVID. We're not gonna get into. We may get into it next time, but I'm not getting into that right now. My question for you: what does romance look like for y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
post a story with the like box that they could text in, because I also need to think. I need to have a better answer.
Yeah, and I'm gonna post like probably snippets of
the audio. Are you gonna post your answer? Because I don't think we asked yours. What it romance looks like to you?
We did it.
What is it?
Take me out to dinner. Balsamic vinegar.
Balsamic vinegar?
No, that's a big word for Elmo. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like I either you asked the question tailored to me, or your idea of like a first date and what would be cute is similar to mine because of the example that you gave.
But also, yeah, I did get that example. But romance is literally just like the caring about the intention.
Yes.
And like the execution. Like, as long as you care. Mm-hmm. I love how we were supposed to be ending this and now we're back to the conversation.
So short.
It is what it is.
It is.
But I need to know, like, you pay attention. because I feel like so many of my interactions throughout the day are very God bless, very like very keep it cute, very cordial, and not even like
surface
as
level.
if there was beef, and very surface level, and having to move throughout the day. So like to come home or just engage with someone who is actively paying attention to my interests, things that I like, and are making effort to see me happy by involving themselves in those things. I think that's like romance to me, and I don't think I've experienced that. And that's where and that's why people don't deserve chivalry, because until you can make me feel safe and vulnerable with you in places and seen and like welcomed, you will get none of it.
That's my answer too, actually. I changed it.
So besides all that, I want to hear what you guys feel. If you were going on that very specific date that I mentioned earlier, what would you wear?
What are you wearing?
Like,
because we're all there.
Actually, you're not going to do it, so I don't.
Multiple prompts here.
I'm going to put like the snippet of the date, and like I want y'all to send me pictures, and or like put it, like I want to see the fits.
Challenge?
Absolutely. Yeah, it is. Ooh, TikTok will eat that up though.
Yeah, they would.
They might.
Or they wouldn't, because they don't care about me, but you'd be viral over there, so.
Okay. All right, bye y'all.